The end better be approaching for my chronic illness, for the fact that I cannot get rid of this recurrent Sibo. Granted, I don't really go through phases of trying to repopulate my gut, because every time I do try to repopulate my gut, it goes haywire and I become feeling pregnant again, and I just have horrible Sibo symptoms, and I'm just so bloated and I can't digest turkey and rice. Does it end? I'm getting closer. I can feel it. I can feel it. Now that I know I have Lyme disease, I'm doing a mold mycotoxin test. We're going to get to the root. We're going to see if there's... You can't heal Lyme disease if you're dealing with mold, so I needed to test for mold to make sure that I am or am not dealing with it. I'm also thinking of heavy metal testing, because that, I think, could also be an important factor here. But I wish someone had told me that you can't heal your Sibo if you have Lyme, if you have mold, if you have literally anything else at play here. Because if someone had told me in the beginning, hey, it's going to be really unfortunate, you're going to have to spend like $2,000 to do these tests, but then you can actually like move forward with a proper protocol, I would have been like, you know what, I probably would have still been hesitant and been like, maybe not, maybe we don't do that. Because looking in hindsight, the amount of money I've spent on wasted protocols, I've seen 2 different practitioners, and if you're in the functional space, you know how much these functional protocols cost, plus supplements, plus testing. It adds up very quickly, and I wish someone had told me in the beginning, invest $2,000 in these tests so that you can actually do a proper protocol, so that you actually know whether or not your body can detox properly, whether or not you know if you have Lyme disease, if you have mold, if you have other things preventing you from healing your Sibo and healing your gut health. And I wish my practitioners, who I had worked with prior, told me that. And I'm not going to fault them. I am just going to hope that they didn't have the knowledge either. But I've wasted all of that money from 2023 until 2025. All of the money I've invested into healing my Sibo and my gut health is just down the drain, because I didn't know I had Lyme disease, and now I potentially could have mold toxicity. So